Sometimes,
public, and we are live.
hello.
So, hello
Um,
everybody, and welcome to Total Annihilation Replays. Today we have some sweet, sweet Supreme Commander action on the channel today with me. I have got Dragon, who is currently running the Supreme
hello.
Commander Total Annihilation mod, and he well, has got a cool little balance patch where he's tried to bring Total Annihilation Supreme Commander into balance with the existing Supreme Commander factions. So the idea being that you can play ARM against Cybran, or you can play Core against UEF, which I believe is what we have set up for tonight. It's going to be myself against Skwoll. Dragon, if you want
Yes.
to introduce yourself, and I think most people who are here have followed your link. And so, actually, and then
Yeah.
Timmy Fred, or if one of you guys wants to hook me up and drop the link in the TAU channel, and that way we can get the word out there for those who might be interested, other than the subscribers on the channel.
Yeah. So, as I said, I am Dragon. You guys might know me. Well, most guys here know me. I run the SCTA project now. I've inherited from my predecessor named Raven. No, Axel, I mean, and before Axel was Raven. And well, I said he just kind of said, my goal here is to try and bring TA into Subcom, but more importantly, also not just bring them into Subcom, but allow trying to keep as much of the TA feel as I can, because that's easier said than done. Because a lot of aspects in TA that is just different from Subcom, and
Mm-hmm.
trying to trying to bridge that gap is one of the most different things. A very simple example of that actually is a reclaim. So Postal probably can explain this better than I can from TA perspective, but one thing different between TA and Subcom is in Subcom, Rex don't block passing or otherwise. Um,
Yep, yeah, in Total Annihilation, wrecks become obstacles, so you
yeah,
can't actually move through them. And I know I've played a little bit of Forge Lance forever and Supreme Commander, and so I'm familiar with, being like, okay, well, I remember one of the earlier games I played it, and I'm like, oh, well, there's a giant wreck field there, so they're gonna have trouble getting through it. And then just watching the units run through it like it doesn't exist, and I'm like, oh, I have to put up defenses. So,
yeah. Yeah. And the other thing too, actually, is in TA, the equivalent of your starting mass total is about, I understand, about maybe like 4 tanks, because you only start with 1,000 mass, and tanks
well,
cost 250.
no, they cost around, depending on what kind they are, like anywhere from, I usually think of it as like 100 or so, but it's a little over 100 for each, so like 120 to 150, depending on
Yeah,
what you're making.
yeah. But that's, it's only like 10 tanks out of your starting mass total. With Subcom, each tank is only about 50 mass. You start with 650.
Yeah.
And you can go first factory as well. And which
Hmm.
means if you reclaim mass in TA, you only get it at the end of the reclaim, not during the entire process. Which means if you claim a big Rexing, like let's say, a 2,000 mass Sealum in TA,
Hmm.
you would lose a lot of that, half that mass.
Yeah, and that was part of the reasons in TA, when there would be big reclaims, it wouldn't be uncommon for somebody to come in and just degun that wreck to stop you from reclaiming it. For example, very recently, I played against Mr. Timmy Fred on a amazing map called Purple Robots, in which there were these large buildings in the middle of the map to reclaim. And so I walked my commander up to the reclaim, and he, being as clever as he is, walked up and simply degunned what I was reclaiming. And because you don't get metal in process, like you were saying, I just lost all that metal and all that time that I was otherwise reclaiming.
Yeah.
Best,
So
yes,
in
indeed, it is the best TA map.
so in SCTA, according to the engine restrictions and the decisions I've made, we reclaim does look like it does in Subcom, not in TA. But Peter, the trivia, Raven, the guy who first made this mod, actually did have the reclaim work the other way around.
Hmm.
Um, that was the decision I made in my process of making the mod and balancing the mod, where I decided to revert to just how Subcom players would expect it to work.
Yeah.
Um, Actually, on that note, can you just tell us a bit about how Subcom units, like not Subcom units, TA units, like we mentioned the slashes before we actually went public, and how with slashers when I mentioned the anti-air, how anti-air units work differently. Mind going a bit more on that?
In Supreme Commander and Forged Alliance, your anti-air units are strictly anti-air, so they don't shoot at anything on the ground. Whereas in Total Annihilation, everything shoots at everything. So your missile units, which like a missile tower, which would generally be considered as an anti-air unit, at least that's the way a lot of modders approach it, is that it's supposed to be an anti-air unit, ends up being a generally good all-purpose unit. In that it shoots at everything, it has decent range and decent damage, and so it wouldn't be uncommon to mass a large group of slashers, which would be viewed through the Supreme Commander lens as an anti-air unit. Instead, they were used as a low unit control, so basically a low time sink territory control unit, and that's the way missile units were used. So that was pretty normal. That's just the way you play it. And so again, making the step to Supreme Commander, being like, oh well, I've got these amazing slashers that there are no slashers. And so I remember joking with my brothers when I first started playing Supreme Commander, because my older brother, who actually is my editor for this channel, he played a lot more FAF and Supreme Commander than I did. And whenever I'd play with him, I'd be like, okay, you need to help me. You need to use TA language and tell me what I should be building. I'm like, which unit is my slasher? And he'd be like, well, you don't really have a true slasher, but the tier 2 missile units. He's like, pretend those are your slashers. Use those like you would use slashers. And I'd be like, oh, okay, I get it. And then I'd do that. And then I'd be like, but wait, why are my missiles disappearing? He's like, well, they have TML, the Tactical Missile Defense, the TMD. And I'm like, you can't block my slasher missiles, but apparently you could. So yeah,
Yes.
there's certain things that don't, aren't a one-to-one
Yeah.
deal, but I did the best of it, and and Supreme Commander is a very fun game. So it's just not.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
My heart is still with my first love with Total Annihilation.
Oh, game is hosted by the way Postal.
Okay.
Now the other thing I want to mention
Do
here
we have
too is
do we have Skwoll yet?
no, he is not. I'm picking him to be here at 20 minutes on the dot
No.
at this
Okay.
point.
Uh,
I might add him again, but I think
tell me
he'll be here.
here. You can see how little I know about the FAF client. Okay. Show private game, show modded game, and TA Postal versus Skwoll. I bet that's meant for me.
Madness.
Hey, Jonathan, I see you. Glad you like the channel. I will. Let's see here. Okay.
The specific maps actually. We're playing something called a map generator, which is made by one of my friends, another contributor to the subcom community, called Shika. He actually based it on he's actually worked on it after someone else did called Noaxis, hence why it's called Noaxis Map Generator.
Mm-hmm.
Where as the name implies, it creates a random map every time you do it.
Oh man.
And once again, assuming if everyone feels okay after the first game, we'll be doing the best of 3 on these maps. Also, assuming you get enough time to actually have.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not planning on winning any of these matches,
Yeah,
so we can. And anyone who's played me in TA knows I really don't mind losing, and so I will try all kinds of weird stuff all day. Like just the other night when I was playing Timmy Fred, we played on his map, Freds of War, on Total Annihilation, and I just wanted to build a lot of K-bots and see if I could just slowly take over the map with just construction K-bots, and he defeated me. But it was still fun. I was like, okay, this was, I like messing around and trying stuff, so I'm excited to do that here. Is this supposed to be? It says it's preparing game, downloading EMVX. Is that normal?
Yeah.
Hold on a second here. I've got a visitor.
Oh. Also, hello, FTX. Yeah. Okay. I'll make my Mendoz after the first game. So let's see.
Sorry, guys. I got to step out for just a sec and deal with my son's rash on his face, and then I'll be back.
Oh God. I guess I'm in. But yeah. So no. We'll probably do some of those. I'll probably do some of those. Yeah, I'll just download Comic Catchers right now while I'm waiting. Comic Catcher and Hollow.
All right, so it says preparing game, downloading units. Is this all normal here?
Yes, because there's been a patch update.
Oh, okay. Well then, sorry chat, looks like we're going to be waiting just a little bit. Who do we have?
Oh yeah, we still need Skwoll to get here anyways.
Jonathan, that's fantastic. You guys sit down and do a fantastic game day. FX Commando, hey, welcome. Stasis Theory. Melphis, good to see you. No, this isn't TA streaming. This is we're
I mean,
doing
it's kind of TA streaming.
It's kind of. We're doing Supreme Commander Total Annihilation.
Yes. Um. Yeah, I'll probably add Skwoll in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, I did say 10 because again I said, because I affected something that happened.
Hey, I mean, may just be a little bit.
Yeah.
When's
But other
when's-
thing,
I'm not in charge of when VMod shows up. But it is being worked on. Just for those who are curious, I see all these VMod floating around. Venom is actually working on a TA kind of rebalance for Total Annihilation, where it's going to have a very much of an OTA kind of feel, except it's going to bring a lot more of the OTA units in. So the idea is we're not adding any units, not taking anything away, and just trying to expand the number of options.
except for mine layers.
Yeah, except for mine layers, because we have no idea what to do with that. Like, it's just there's certain things, and like I don't even know what to do with hovers.
Group formed.
It says group formed. Okay, what is new to FAF? Yeah. I don't know. Cool. Okay, close. All right, connection to Dragon established. Greetings, noobs. Oh wait, it's just me. Greeting still applies.
So that's actually a question for you to answer Postal better than I can. Is FDX asked how split is the TA community?
How what now?
Split the TA community.
How split?
Yes.
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, there's some internal things where people are like, oh, I'm not I only play this mod and I don't play another mod. But for the most part, I mean, everyone who's there likes Total Annihilation. The Escalation folks like Total Annihilation. The Mayhem folks like Total Annihilation. So, of course, naturally, there's always personalities that clash over one thing or another. But there's not like a everybody's an individual. Everybody's got their own ideas about certain stuff. So, oh, by the way, I'm also to make sure that I can win, I'm currently consuming some Arnold Palmer mixed with some Sliverets. So for those who aren't familiar, Sliverets is a plum brandy, which I received from my brother and sister-in-law at a gift exchange, I want to say about 4 years ago, and I still haven't consumed it. So I figured, you know what, tonight will be the night. I'll go ahead and I'll pour myself a shot of it.
So the other thing I also want to mention here is so a big change also from FAF and FA to TA. So we've talked about the flash. You've mentioned the flashes and a few times now. Now, so when Raven ported this mod, and what Axel and I have both continued to have done, is we have treated the flashes, the Peewees, the AKs, and the Gators as what would be labs in TA. But in TA, those are actually your mainstay combat or lead tank, unlike labs are in subcom. Am I talking about that?
One second here. Yeah, in TA, the Peewee and, well, in OTA, the Peewee and AK really, the AK is never used, but Peewee gets used for rushing, and it's kind of its own infantry unit. And the Instigator slash Flasher is kind of becomes like a mainstay tank. The Stumpy and Raider, it just isn't used. I would use the Raider occasionally back in OTA games when rec fields got big, or if I wanted just kind of a meat shield kind of option. So I'm gonna have to pause for just one more second here.
Yeah. No. No. Oh, I am not Venom. My name is Dragoon. And he is playing against the when Skwoll showed up. Um, he is playing against Skwoll, who is the lead, who won this season's ladder 1800 plus. This is the first time we have done this. I would like to do this frequently, but I don't know how much time Postal has. And two, I would like to also get more than just Postal playing. No offense to Postal if he's back. um, because I'd like to get a variety of TA players playing the SCTA mob versus a variety of subcom players. As for how often Postal streamed in general, I don't know. I think this is the first time he's done this actually. Done a live stream.
Alright, I am back. And,
Okay.
sorry about that. My 5-year-old, he's got to wear a mask when he goes to school. And as a result of that, he's getting a rash on his face. So.
So I'm gonna 1 second.
Oh yeah, so we were talking about flashes, lavs.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Yes.
flashes are like a mainstay tank. They're not exactly, you don't use them for their toughness, but use them for their speed, their ability to get from point A to point B, and be where you need them when you need them. They're also excellent raiders, and so they just become this all-purpose tank. So you use the flashes for your raiding and fighting, and you'll use your Samson/slashers for territory control. Because as a core commander, instigators are not as good as flashes. You make the jump from instigators to slashers, and kind of play that territory control game a lot sooner than you would otherwise. So. Wait a second. You know what? I should give Timmy Fred a blue wrench. Give him any.
So yeah, I'm gonna turn on cheating for a quick and just we can start a game until you can take a look at stuff while waiting for Skwoll to get here. I assume he'll be here on time, but I want to make just not to keep the stream too much lating, so at least we can do something.
Yeah.
So yeah, just while we're waiting.
Oh man. But then Skwoll can log on and he can see my sweet, sick build order. That's right. I do actually, when I do play Supreme Commander, I play Cybran.
Yeah.
Because the Cybran being, by the lore, the team with, the cybernetic implants and, trying to basically transfer consciousness from flesh to machine, I had to pick the team that was closest to core. At least in lore-wise. And then also I heard that, Mantis are a lot like flashes. And I'm like, those were good. I'll take that. All right, I will go ahead and hit ready here.
Yeah, so we'll just do this while waiting for Skwoll. We'll just, go around and show you some units. So one thing, Postal, I have done recently in this version of the mod, also, if you might desync, I apologize preemptively, that's because of me, not you.
That's alright. Okay.
Yep, so first off,
and then
Timmy
Fred, you'll have to let me know if the audio is too loud. And chat, you guys can say that the audio is not working. So anyway, okay, so for those who aren't familiar with the Supreme Commander Total Annihilation mod, you can see right here I get to pick if I'm going to be UEF, Cybran, or if I'm going to be Aeon, Seraphim, or ARM, or Core. So, and I would never pick this one right here. You see this one that my mouse is over right now? I would never pick that one. I'm only going to pick this one. So there we go. I'm core, and that's one of the things that's cool about Supreme Commander Total TA mod. You notice that the sounds are straight from TA. Now, I know I'm being bad, but this right here, what you're looking at, is a TA build order, where you do that, and then, oh man, I have to, and then you do that. This is not normally how you play. So I know he's down here. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Okay, and this is the, I had to get used to the, what do you call it? The right-click interface versus left-click interface.
Oh yeah, that is a thing. So, the other thing, yeah, TA, you cannot open first factory, is that correct?
In TA you can, but it is usually not done. I mean, you have to, Dragon, you have to remind me, is adjacency a thing in this?
No.
No,
Not,
okay.
not in this,
not for TA.
not for TA. Yeah. For subcom, yes, but not for TA.
So for those who are
in fact,
familiar with TA, you're probably wondering why on earth is there a con vehicle instead of a construction came out here? That's because everything is engineer.
If you actually upgrade the factory, you'll notice you have the Necro buildable in that factory at T2.
I'm at T1 right now.
I said if you upgrade it.
Yeah. There you go, and this is standard TA build right there, although this is, you would never really go K-Bot first in standard TA. Also, I would have built more energy. So I am not truly doing like what would be considered normal build here. But I'm going to go ahead and just... Oh, happy con. Okay, so you can see I can actually build my T2 vehicle. Where's my T2 K-Bot? I forget.
Your T2 K-Bot is what is now an NG factory. It's a support factory, I mean. So what you can only so one of the changes I made.
Oh, that's right. You can upgrade here. I see it now.
Yeah. Yeah, because in FAF, FTX actually probably explained it better than I could, but is something called the NG mod, which basically makes it, once you upgrade your first factory to an HQ, it makes future factories of that same tier cheaper. And what I did to recreate that mechanic for TA factions is I made it so, while they still kept the mechanic having one of their factories, advanced factories buildable at T1, in this case the advanced vehicle plant and the advanced air plant. At T2, the Postal, the advanced K-Bot and advanced shipyard both function as support factories.
Alright, so what we're looking at here, you can see here we've got our scout. I'm just going to dump out a few cons. We'll do that, and then I'm just messing around here. This is, again, kind of, normally in TA2, it would be difficult to get your cons to, idle commander. Yeah, I'm definitely going to lose against Skwoll for anyone who's watching and is wondering if I'm going to actually win this. The answer is no. Oh, look, reclaim.
Well, I haven't played much of the SCTA mod, so you might have a shot.
Welcome, Skwoll. Skwoll, just so you know, we are streaming on the YouTubes live right now. You are my chosen opponent, so you'll have to let me know how much Eves you've been dropping on here and watching my sick, sweet build order.
Yeah, I just got on. I'm also streaming right now.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So we're good.
So you have your fans and my fans. I don't have fans. I just have people here to mock me. I can't see the live chat right now, so I actually don't know if people are, in fact, mocking me or not.
Yeah. Oh, Corey already posted it. I always about to do that.
I realized I forgot in Supreme Commander you're supposed to do this, right? Where you just dump factories everywhere?
Yes.
Oh, look.
Find a factory. Oh, just a note, Postal. The mod was designed for core to go vehicle first.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna win, so...
I didn't want to make sure you knew that. Okay, I'm gonna end the game and I'll start up the first game.
But my amazing raid is on its way. No, it's not amazing at all. Oh look, I have an idle con button. Yeah, how about that? Skwoll, are you scared now? Are you scared?
I'm absolutely terrified.
Wonderful. Skwoll, what is your beverage of choice for this evening?
I have some nice apple cider here.
Ah, fantastic. I have put some sliverets into some Arnold Palmer Light.
Nice.
Can't get too fat while I'm playing my games here.
Yeah, so just to have everyone doesn't know, these games will be Postal from TAU of TA Replays. He'll be playing Core versus our own Skwoll from FAF, who just won this week's Battle League. We'll be playing UEF.
I'm playing against a champion.
It's more of a champion of who showed up.
You know, I'll be honest, that's how I won the only tournament I ever won in Total Annihilation. I only ever won one tournament, and it was because RVD wasn't around. So.
Nice.
Oh, cool! I can see some high.
Well, I mean, there's two of us, so you've got a 50-50 shot here.
Bros and Host says this is blasphemy that I'm playing. You know what? Hey, I got to do what I can. Wait, where's Corb? Corb, it's good to see you, sir. I haven't seen you in a while. For everyone who doesn't know, Corb is my clanmate of the FFA clan. So, all right. So you can all see the behind the scenes. Alrighty. So here we go. You got the got it hosted.
Yes.
Is this? Do I have to refresh?
Do you have quick show modded games?
Yeah, I've got it on. I've got this one up, so I think this might be it. Let's see if it goes. Okay, so now, Chad, I'm not going to be able to see you, so you get to make fun of me to each other. But...
Group formed.
Yeah, good luck, everyone. I believe in you.
You have 2 whole games. That's pretty good.
Amazing skills. Like that.
And like 2 games where he play tested the mod against me.
Yeah, I did. I mean, if you want to get scared, I did beat him both times. So
I'm scared now.
You should be. And if I lose, though, because I put the sliverets in the Arnold Palmer, I can blame the sliverets for me losing.
You've got this all planned out.
You know, it's almost like I'm used to losing games.
Okay, everyone ready?
All right.
Skwoll, I don't know if Dragon ever told you, even though I was ranked number 5 on the Total Annihilation ladder, I was doing that with a 33% win ratio.
Okay, so, and let us begin.
Alright, so because Skwoll is on the chat with me and I'm streaming, I'm okay if we stay in the same chat. Because I think it'll be more fun if you can hear the woe is me.
It'll certainly be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently everyone in your chat thinks I'm a girl.
Well, look. I'm not in charge of what they think, and I disavow.
So, Dragon, I'll confess I haven't watched any of the tournament games, really. So I'm just going to do standard Supreme Commander things and hope they work out for me.
That's fine, that's what I want you to do.
Alright.
Because ideally this would be, seeing how Subcom versus TA plays and, hopefully things work.
We shall see.
Yeah, one can hope they work. I gotta get used to this this click interface. How much did these make? Oh, okay, cool. Skwoll, are you frightened by my fearsome knowledge of the game here?
Absolutely.
Let's see. I think
I'm
that's
currently trying to figure out where the hills actually are on this map, so...
I actually... Normally I would type contour at this point. And that would be how I would make that determination.
Yeah, I'm just going to send units places and hope they can actually successfully
Just
pass there.
don't send them anywhere I am. That would be
Oh, okay.
That would be preferable. Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, I appreciate that. Just so you know, I am definitely stalling right now.
Well, my commander just walked a ton, so...
Well, oh cool units.
Oh, look. Where'd those come from?
Somewhere.
Wait.
So what I just did there is very normal for TA, but apparently it's not going to work in Supreme Commander.
Well, no, that's the thing that kind of works. I just don't have anything good for you to bomb, except that guy.
Something. Did my mod play something on your screen, Skwoll?
No?
Oh, okay. So I saw the back pot and I was very concerned.
Important question. Does that bomber have radar?
I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
I updated it with the balance patch. The deleted day. Yes, so yes, because it has radar.
No,
I
you
gave it-
shot down my bomber.
Will you ever recover?
No, I actually don't think I will.
Damn.
So to answer in Skwoll's Twitch chat, that's not a Cybern bomber that Skwoll's facing right now.
You didn't need that.
Oh yes, hello.
You didn't need that
Twitch
tank,
chat.
did you?
I think it just died in one pass.
Yeah, I mean, that's nice. I'll take that.
So the actual damage of the core bomber is the same damage as the UEF bomb, but doesn't have damage over time.
Wait, no, I don't want. Do I want that?
Although Turbo, this is in fact ladder, 100%.
Wait, this is ladder?
This is ladder.
Sweet, I can start my descent. My descent to the bottom.
This is way too much power. We're just gonna do that anyway.
I'm hoping you didn't want that. I'm probably supposed to be expanding.
Yeah, that's generally how this game goes. Although it's really optional. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Are trees worth metal in this game?
They can be.
They're usually just worth energy.
Did you shoot down my bomb? Wait a second. What are you doing over here? Go away.
Excuse me, this is mine.
No, that's mine.
Wait, can I capture this? No, I can't. It's so sad.
You're trying to capture it.
Wait, no.
I want an air engineer.
Well, then play core. I'm so good. I'm so losing right now. It's not even close. I've dropped an aircon.
Skwoll, you can just build drones. You can just build UEF drones.
I could build UEF drones, but I was told I have to play core, so I won't. Now let's just do this.
Oh,
Tech
shit.
up for no discernible reason.
I forgot I had set that other con up there, and I'm stalling on E. I'm sorry, my TA fans. I have I've completely forgotten how to play Supreme Commander. Oh, I'm supposed to build anti-air too, huh? Oh, I'm so dead. This is done. What is this? What am I building? Oh my gosh, no. So these are ranked, right? I really need to get my elo really low.
If only.
Oh my gosh, you're already everywhere. Fine.
My Snoop is trying very hard to kill your engineer inside your own base.
You know, I probably deserve it at this point. I just dropped a bomber too.
Oh, let's.
Doo-doo-doo. Oh, cool. Can I degun this?
Maybe?
No, I don't have enough energy to degun. I forgot I'm installing.
That's what I get for not paying attention. Everything's just dead.
It's the only kill I'm gonna get.
So, well, I mean, your commander can shoot up.
Oh yeah, it's slasher. It's slasher time. For those who do play TA, you're probably quite familiar, intimately familiar with the sound, the lovely sound of the slashers. Hey, what's shooting me? What's something really long range? What is that?
The Snoop continues its onslaught.
Snoop? Like N1 Snoop, the player?
Perhaps.
That's a funny reference.
He is a N1 Snoop of the number one clan. Okay, all right. You go here. Okay, what is going on?
I think you're dying.
Oh,
What's going on?
I appear to be losing. Oh, radar. That's a thing in this game.
That's the strategy.
No, don't kill it. It's so close. You monster.
I deserved it. That hurt.
Didn't hurt enough.
That is not a that's not a fighter that I just built.
So, if you notice,
That's it.
Skwoll,
Oh, this game is over.
when Skwoll's bomber dropped his bombs onto his solars, you actually will notice he stopped producing power. Because in TA, when he created the eco damage, he's actually killing all the solar commanders. Because the solars take damage, they pulled up to get additional damage reduction.
So Skwoll, have you ever played somebody so easy before?
Well, that's a hard question.
This is actually going better than I thought it was going to go, if I'm honest.
This is going exactly how I expected it to go.
Oh yeah, but you didn't die. You only dying, not dying too.
Playing very efficiently on mine. Don't worry, this is very try hard.
You know, I wish you hadn't hit my solars, so that way I could, you know, I could actually show off this sweet, sweet D-gun.
Oh, we have to do a couple more minutes.
Oh, my brother is watching stream. He says enable minimap. How do I do that?
Like left side of the screen, there's a map options button.
Look for the green globe.
Enable.
Yeah, green
oh,
globe.
all right, there we go. Sweet. Oh man, that's actually useful. Oh, cool. I have a bomber. All right, we got to get some energy up so that way we can do some degunning. For those who are familiar with my TA play, I spent a lot of my TA career just degunning flashes, so we'll see if we can get a little bit of that going right here. No, stay back. Hold on. What's using all my energy? Oh, these guys are here. I can turn these off.
Radar you built.
Oh, okay. Let's turn that on too.
You built a T2.
All right, everything's off. I'm still losing energy.
Do you have a T2 radar?
I turned it off.
No, you didn't. You paused it.
Oh.
Press the satellite.
Oh, okay.
Click on the thingy. Press
Yeah.
the satellite.
All right. There we go. Nope. Still losing energy. Skwoll, do me a favor and kill that T2 radar.
I'm actually not sure where it is.
No, it's
where,
just
where
to
do
the
you
right.
have
There you
this
go.
guy?
You got it. Okay, there we go.
Oh.
All right. It's D-gun time.
All right, I'm sending my commander in. We can have a duel.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll see.
Wait, I need 5,000 energy to do this. I have to build some storage.
You need 2,000.
It says 5,000 on the tooltip.
It's a lie.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's do one of my favorite OTA things, and we're just gonna bomb. Da da da! Bombing mexes. It's what heroes do. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So degunning takes 2,000 energy in this mod. Originally with 1,000, but it was too strong at 1,000.
Oh man, my bomber just blew up. And I'm getting shot by something. Oh
Hello.
wait, I do not have enough energy to degun you yet. Enjoy my... That's so funny, the TA laser just looks so pathetic.
Thanks, get out of here.
Alright, here we go. Almost 10, we're almost ready. And... Notice how I bound this to D. There we go, look at that. That's actually a really cool effect. Let's hug. Hug it out. Hug it out.
Hug it out. Diplomacy wins the day.
Okay, hold on. How many factories to build? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm supposed to build 7 factories.
I'm actually floating like 40 mass a second.
I'm only going to get to plus 10, so can I run 7 factories off plus 10?
Okay, so I'll host another game.
Yeah.
This time we're actually going to do a OTA map, Comet Catcher. If you guys are okay with that.
You know, my slashers won't work the same, but I could do that. Wait, hold on. I got to score right. Yep.
Yep. So yeah, as FDX said, do note, basically, assuming I did not
Just
I assume I found the
for those watching right now, if you want to see if Bomber first works in Supreme Commander TA, yeah. For that to actually work, I don't know, Skwoll, you probably have to tell me. I probably have to nail every single con that you ever built, and I think you put out NG's first thing, right?
Yeah, I put out NG's first.
So like, I'd have to basically get every single one of them with that first bomber, I think, for it to really work it. So yeah,
probably.
and I got people in the chat here saying, but attacking PGens and NGs is way better than Mexes. Yep, it's totally normal with in TA, like metal extractors. They're the weak thing. Like you fly by with a single bomber pass, and you'll take out like 3 or 4 metal extractors if you do your bombing right.
Yeah. Actually, on that talk, while we're waiting, want to tell us a bit about what I don't call it hover bombing, but the way bombing works here is actually really interesting.
So the way bombing works in Total Annihilation is that there is 0 reload on the bomber. So I tried to do it a little bit, but then Skwoll shot down my bomber, so I didn't get to actually kind of show it. But it works a little bit in SCTA. There is a reload time, but basically as soon as you hear that tuk tuk tuk, that sound of the bombs dropping, you can then hit A again and click and choose another target. And so you can actually get some really cool bombing runs, and that's one of the most fun things from Total Annihilation is doing bombing and bombing multi-targets. And that's something that there's some of the feel is there that's in the Supreme Commander Total Annihilation, because the way it's been set up is you can actually do those multiple bombing runs, but it's not. There's still a reload, and the bombers don't handle the same way. So one of the things that can happen in TA is you can actually click in such a way as to sling bombs. So instead of bombs actually dropping on a specific target, they will actually spread out in an arc. They'll spread out in an arc. And that you can actually use that arc to bomb like rows of solars or winds or something like that. There's actually a technique that I called sweep bombing, whereas if there was a row of missile towers or a row of winds, you could actually approach it at a perpendicular angle and then sweep your bombs upward, and so that even though you were approaching it at a perpendicular angle, you had to manage to kind of drop your bombs in such a way that they would hit in a line and then take everything out on that vertical line. So it was a cool There's a bunch of cool techniques that you have that don't really transfer over, and I'm not sure if it's the engine and how Supreme Commander works. But
I told you last time, Raven, the original creator of this mod, did actually more or less perfectly recreate TA bombing, but it created other issues. I had to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mostly what would happen is that you could literally just click and you get dropped like 10 bombs in a row, and it would break things.
Yeah.
So just on that note, before we begin Skwoll, for those TA players who never played Subcom, I think this has been gotten rid of in FAF for at least the T1 bombers. Tell us about hover bombing and how it differs from what Postal just described.
Yeah, so you used to be able to do a lot of hover bombing in Supreme Commander, although we changed it back in like 2013 because it was just particularly brutal to be able to essentially hover bomb with like a Seraphim T1 bomber and instantly kill all of the P-gens. And there was like nothing you could do against it really. And like some of the things with multi-bombing are like technically possible in Supreme Commander. Like with the Tech 2 bomber, the Janus, you can direct the bombs in such a way that they sweep in certain areas, although you don't really see it too much because it's very hard to pull off.
Yeah, in TA, that like the sweep bombing, like that became second nature. It was at least among the high level players. Like it was something you just had to learn how to do if you wanted to win games on the ladder. I'm ranked 400 to 1800. Who's gonna win this one, guys? Odds match.
Okay, so you guys are ready. X up, and we'll begin.
I'm gonna press that button. Alrighty.
All right.
I'm gonna try and do a more Supreme Commander-y style build here.
Maybe I'll try to do a more Total Annihilation style build.
Exactly. So on Comet Catcher, the standard build order would be you do 1 solar, 3 mexes, 2 solars, and then drop your vehicle plant.
We may adjust this slightly.
No. I don't see any reason to do that.
We'll start with the P-Gen though.
Wait. What's my fat commander doing? Come on, Tubby, stop it. There we go. Gosh, I bet if you were to give me like 3 minutes build time, I'd still lose. Let's do that. And
We can always find out.
maybe for our third game, that's what we're gonna have to do.
First game, I was gonna click a classic game, which nominally actually Postal will be favored on, at least by factional advantages. Everyone here knows well, TA or not, is Setons.
I'm familiar with Seats Clutch. I've played that, but there's no what am I looking for? That's right. You gotta do this. See, I still know I remember some of my fundamentals here. What is this? A Geo? A Geo on Comet Catcher? This is actually cool. It's a decent recreation with the comets right here, the craters.
This isn't the normal Comet Catcher we play in Supreme Commander though.
I just told one that said version 2 on the vault. I apologize.
Yeah.
All right.
They shouldn't.
We can do it. We can do it like
Sure,
actual Comet Catcher after this. This plays weirdly. I just
Fair enough.
I just chose one that said version 3 on the vault.
I believe this. Oh, where is it?
Because Comet Catcher is somewhat occasionally played in like ladder and tournaments.
Also, to answer your question, Metanoa, there is no adjacent. TA has no adjacency.
That's a bomber. That's silly. Just so you know, Air First would never be done in Comet Catcher. Very rarely. Actually, on team games, it sometimes would get done.
It wouldn't be done on Supreme Commander either.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. You'll still win. Don't die, Dragon.
Oh, don't die on me.
Yeah, seriously. There's none of that. That's not a lot. We're gonna do that because I just realized I'm stalling on E. I mean, I'm not stalling on you. You totally shouldn't bomb my... No, stop!
Oh, hi. Look at you.
That guy's definitely not building a Geo on Comet Catcher.
No, sir.
That would never happen. Oh, no. Okay, I thought he was going to get away. So still a little bit of this sound bug.
I try to get rid of most of it. It should not be as bad as it was.
Did they bag it? Did they bag that? Yeah, they bagged it. Cool. Alrighty. Okay, guys, we're back to square one here. That was fun. It was fun having cons once.
You weren't using those, right?
No, I certainly wasn't. At least not efficiently. So you got nothing to worry about.
Excellent.
So when you reclaim, you get energy, right?
Usually only mass, unless it's from like trees or something.
I know, I'm joking.
Oh.
That's one thing I do know.
Alright. Just checking.
Alright, we need like a gazillion more cons now. You notice I call them cons because... Skwoll, have you watched any of the videos on the channel?
I actually have.
Well, okay. Yeah, the lingo's a little different.
One thing I actually want to mention too, just on that note.
Did we lose you?
We may have.
I'm still here. I just talked. I had to real quick. But no, in TA, what was we would call a ACU is called a commander. That's one of the reasons why the term commander is used for ACU pilots in subcom. As a piece of trivia.
The more you know.
Yeah.
So weasels were one of my favorite units in TA. They're a little extra weak here in the yeah. They're a little weak here in Supreme Commander.
The engineer won.
Yeah, that would not happen. Now that can happen in TA, where a con will beat a weasel, but usually not while you're paying attention. Oh shoot! I forgot I paused that.
So but yeah, no, stuff like you think they're called construction vehicles or constructors in TA, but they're called engineers in subcom.
Oh, my tank cannot shoot this a lot of the time because it's so low profile.
Do I need to fix that?
Yeah, I think you need to like move the targeting hitbox down slightly.
Okay, I can do that.
Oh my gosh, E in this game is so different. Although actually, normally I wouldn't be running this many factories. That's one thing.
Okay, I'll fix that this week after. I can't do it tonight, obviously, but
Gosh, mexes are so tough in this game. You can't just tag and bag. You can't tag and bag. You got to.
Yeah, there's one of the weird things in this game compared to TA. TA's units were a lot tougher.
Units were tougher, but the resources were weaker. Like, so it wasn't uncommon I noticed Skwoll and the way a lot of Supreme Commander players play is they really kind of bunch up their units into bigger groups. Whereas in TA, it wasn't uncommon to have one or two flashes or stuff just kind of running around all by themselves. I might get a con. I am a winner.
He's all out here by himself. Insufficient support. You just kill him. How could you?
Thanks for giving me some free wins, buddy. I need him right when I need him the most. I also don't know the hotkeys. So,
Don't worry, I don't play with hotkeys.
Thanks.
And these games are actually going better than I thought they were going to go, if I'm honest.
What on earth is hitting my Geo?
How low is the vision on his structures?
Yeah, because I think I'd be able to see it.
The Geo should be the same as the Hydros, that's what I set him to.
Alright, he should totally be able to see this tank.
Yeah, I can't see it at all.
Then I might mess something up when I did some adjustments recently.
Alright, can you see the tank now?
Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose a Geo to a single freaking tank.
Yeah, he was just there to, you know, check things out and say hi.
Well, he's a jerk, and so are all his friends. That's one thing about Supreme Commander that I don't necessarily understand. I don't know if it's the mod or not. The units in this game do not feel as responsive as TA units.
Well, there's like the whole 500 millisecond lag that's built into Supreme Commander. That might be what you're feeling.
That might be what it is.
I mean, I did recently because I found some units were too TA units had too much taunting ability. I did reduce the turn rate by half. That's in your last blade. So that might be also what you're seeing right now.
Built a second one?
I built the second what now?
AA turret.
Yeah.
That's just cheating. I don't know.
Now,
yeah.
I don't know if you watched enough of the games on the channel, but missile tower spam is very common.
It's not in Supreme Commander at all.
I know the.
Yeah. I actually had to significantly nerf missile towers at one point, because they were actually at one point supposedly about 50 mass. Now they're about they're about half that of a subcom AA turret or so.
You're building mexes this close to me, huh? This is not bode well.
That's sort of how Supreme Commander goes, is you keep building mexes towards your opponent until they kill you. Or occasionally you kill them, and that's nice.
Alright, okay. I'm pretty sure there's some folks in chat who probably want to see K-bots, so we'll have to show those off eventually.
Yeah. So the next game I've got a Comcat, and then we'll do a game undefeated. Unless you want to do anything else. So I did not show the actual Comet Catcher map like I should have.
Well, this is a Comet Catcher map.
Oh yeah. In any case, unless you guys want to do the actual penalty fast probably working Comet Catcher, we'll do the sequence for the final game. Just to get the game synced off, which nominally should maybe be an advantage for Postal, but
T2. That's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. It's almost like I should know that because I play Escalation. Oh look, mass idle cons. For those who watch my channel, you know that's my personal favorite strategy of mine. Oh my gosh, I'm surrounded and it's all over. At least I'm gonna get this, Max. Oh look, an idle factory.
Are you even going to get... Oh, you did get the max. Wow.
Yep. You know, not all heroes wear capes, but that instigator's a hero. Hey Dragon, how did I beat you? I mean, I'm trying to remember.
I was half looking at some of the mod and half not paying attention, half you.
Well, I mean, the second game we played for reals. Well, I mean, all right, guys.
The core bomber had 400 damage.
That's true, actually. I bombed him to death.
Yeah, I had the context. The TA bomber had about 80 damage.
All right, guys. It's time for some sweet, sweet D-gun action.
Y'all look beat me down here.
No, wait, come here. I have a commander. He needs to D-gun. I don't know why these guys are here. Guard that. I'm losing my Geo. I'm not going to have energy to D-gun. Here we go. Wait, my D-gun's down. No, I need energy.
You did fire.
Oh, I did fire? Alright, well.
Yeah, I lost one of my tanks.
Just one, that's all. That's definitely what I needed to win the game.
Well, it's the first step, right? Killing one tank.
You know, that's where you start. Alright, so this force looks like I just need to go face it. We're gonna pause the... Right? Yep, there we go. Okay. I'm making +4 energy, that's just what I need.
I said this is actually going better than I thought. Yep.
I don't have enough energy. My D-gun is down.
I feel like that's an indictment of me.
No,
My D-gun is totally down. Guys, I don't know how to D-gun. I'm not D-gunning. How much energy is it, Dragon?
2,000.
Oh, there's an army.
It's not an army, exactly. It's more like a couple of dudes. You know,
How many dudes do you need to make an army?
I mean, I was in the army, and just so you know, the army is made up of 10 divisions, and each division is made up of 3 to 5 brigades, and each brigade is made up of 3 to 5 battalions, and each battalion is made up of 3 to 5 companies, and each company is made up of 3 to 5 platoons, and each platoon is made up of 3 to 5 squads, and each squad is made up of 3 to 5 teams, and each team is made up of 3 to 5 soldiers.
And you now have one guy.
That is not 3 to 5. Alright, I've almost got enough for a sweet, sweet D-gun. Oh, never mind. Well, this basically is how the map would look like whenever it was Postal versus RVD on Comet Catcher. And yes, Postal versus Venom too. I don't think I ever beat Venom on this map.
Okay.
Alright. So now we're gonna have to play the build time match so you can show how much of a noob I really am.
Clearly.
Alright, I'm gonna smash this exit button. I don't even know like a proper build to not stall in the beginning. I'm thinking like, oh, I'm supposed to build factories, and I just totally forgot to build energy. The funny thing is wind in the mod isn't actually set to anything, so wind would actually work on Comet Catcher, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's something that's just not normal.
Yeah.
Just Black Flag, it's good to see you in the chat. So we got a bunch of TA players in the chat. So we got Black Flag, Melphis, Corb. I don't know if any of the other guys are on. But...
Group formed.
Yeah.
Let me check the TAU Discord. So this thing is I don't have 2 monitors, so I can't like have it on one or the other. Okay.
Also, Skwoll,
I am
I love
a noob.
You were saying, Dragon?
I love your Twitch chat, by the way.
Are they telling? What are they saying? Are they saying have mercy on me? You have to send me the link afterwards, Skwoll, so that way I can take a look at your chat and then say hi in the channel.
Well, Raider's making fun of me for calling this a show match. He says that it's a steamroll and nothing else.
Exactly. It's okay. When Skwoll live streams the Total Annihilation, me versus him, it'll look more or less the same. I talk a big game, actually, but no, I can't. That's probably not going to be the case. Now that I'm old, so Dragon plucked me out. I mean, my heyday was back in 2010, for 2008 to 2010 in Total Annihilation. Now I have 2 kids, a full-time job, a small business. I'm remodeling my house, so I get to play all kinds of video games.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's my that's my old man excuse. Wait, Skwoll, how old are you?
I'm only 23, so
Jesus,
young guy.
You're a baby.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'd feel bad if I beat you then.
Don't worry, we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be hard pressed nowadays to find a Total Annihilation player is in that age. Although I think we have a few who are. Wait, you say you're 23, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you are as old as Total Annihilation, so that means you would have been born.
I am.
Wait, what month were you born in?
I was born in June, so I'm slightly older than TA.
You are older than TA by a matter of months. That's actually that's pretty funny.
Well, Supreme Commander came out for me about the same age when TA came out for you.
Yeah, that would have been the case. Yeah, because TA is 90. I was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
And I remember logging, hopping onto the dial-up modem and listening to those lovely tones so I could get on boneyards and lose my intergalactic war matches.
So does you guys know, Boneyard is the GPGNet version, with GPGNet for TA. Is my understanding anyway.
Yeah, it was hosted by Cave Dog before Cave Dog went under. And it was basically a cool, like, little intergalactic war map where you'd play games and then you'd win. If you won, you would count, like, towards points towards taking over a planet. Skwoll, is Skwoll coming in, or?
Oh, I didn't see it hosted.
Oh, so slow. He's too busy conversing with his fan club.
I think you've got more viewers than me, so.
Oh man,
that says something.
I'm just so popular.
Formed.
I did subscribe to your channel, by the way.
I saw.
So, but then I saw that there wasn't anything new, and I was sad because then what was I supposed to watch? Although I guess, are you mostly on Twitch these days?
I mostly don't do a lot of content now.
Okay.
I mostly just like run tournaments and stuff and just stream those.
So on topic of stuff, where do we actually start on seasons? I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, am I supposed to? This would probably be easier for me up front because then I can control the choke a little better. Although I'm trying to remember if there is nothing that's amphibious out of the T1 land factory for UEF, right?
Correct. And the front spots are traditional settings 1v1.
So that means he'll still be able to roll me, but I can at least retreat for a little bit.
Yes.
Although are we giving me how many minutes of build time do you want to give me, Skwoll?
Oh, that's a good question. How many do you want?
Ask the chat. Ask your chat.
Chat, if anyone's there, how many minutes of build time should I give them?
Don't say like 30. Come on.
All right, one person said 3, another person said 20. I think you might be able to win with 20.
Oh, I hope so. I'm not that old.
Let's go with 3. 3 seems like a sensible number.
Alrighty, we'll have
I'm off no watch time.
What's
I'm
that?
on no watch time.
No, I'll just keep my hand off. I won't issue any orders for the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, if I attack you with gators, obviously you can degun them with your degun.
That I have.
Yep.
So, we ready, guys?
Let's do it.
Let's hit it up.
Okay. And just so you know, Postal, Necro does in fact work.
Necro works. Like I'll get to be able to build one of those. All right.
I mean, it's by a paper on this map, actually.
This is where I'd ask my chat. I'd be like, "Hey guys, I got 3 minutes. What should I do with it? Other than go pour myself another drink." Alrighty, we're just gonna do that right there. Oh my gosh, why does he do this? You're so fat and slow. Okay, sorry. I'm describing it my commander. What I did, just so you know, Skwoll, is I placed the build map, where the factory is going to go, but then my commander decided he needs to walk upwards. Now, even me, being the noob that I am, know that it's not a good idea for your commander to be walking when you should be building.
That's a frequent problem for even high-level Supreme Commander players.
Oh, good.
The commander does not do what you want it to do.
I've got something in common with them. All right, this says Geos, right? Oh, look, a Geo. See, none of the Supreme Commander guys know what I'm talking about when I say Geo.
It's Hydro, by the way. That's what a Geo is.
Yeah, it's still a Geo. I know in Supreme Commander you're supposed to build those quickly. Whereas in TA, you kind of, you don't delay them, but it's something that it's considered a decent investment.
Yeah, but, so yeah, that's a funny trivia about this mod. Excuse me. It's originally they did work how they were. Originally, the geothermals were balanced like they were in TA, but people kept trying to rust them and kept energy stalling.
Yeah. Well, I'm still managing to energy stall right now too, even though I'm on this fantastic build time here. So we're just gonna.
I'm just sitting here having a nice relaxing time.
You gotta go get yourself another drink.
Yeah, staring at the nice trees of Setton's Clutch.
They are lovely, aren't they? Quick, somebody tell me the clock. If 3 minutes has passed already, I'm so screwed. It's been 2 minutes. I'm boned. Okay, we're gonna try something though. This is gonna be fun at least to watch, right?
See, I don't know any of the builds for Settons when you give your opponents 3 free minutes to play.
It doesn't even matter. You're still going to win.
This game is so mean.
Alright, you haven't taken any of the mid reclaim yet. I can.
Oh, there's mid reclaim? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't mention that. But you got another 30 seconds, so you're good.
Yeah, I'll totally get there in time.
I decided you knew about that Postal. That's why I mentioned Necro.
Oh, I could totally resurrect these guys. Wouldn't that be great to have a destroyer from the get-go? Okay.
Wait, does that work?
Yes.
Dragon.
That is why I didn't choose this map for the tournament.
Alright. That could be a problem.
That's not going to be a problem. I'm not going to get a Necro. You're okay. Just sit back there in your base. Don't do anything. I know 3 minutes has started, but I might need a little bit more.
Alright, no, too late. I've already started building my first factory.
Ah, I'm so screwed.
Yeah, there's no coming back for me having half a factory.
That's true. It's game over at that point.
Yeah, no, that's why, I mean, Skwoll, this is why I specifically did not choose Seatons for the tournament.
Yeah, that seems kind of crazy.
I mean, eventually I need to rebalance the Necro, so I need to balance the Necro eventually, so, it won't resurrect T3 and SC into other sorts of mass value, but I've not gotten to that point yet. Yeah, for those who don't know, the Necro is a unit called the Resurrection K-Bot, which, if you don't know what that is, it essentially is a unit that revives stuff that's dead and turns it into actual shit. Real things.
And turns it into alive things.
Yes. In TA, it was booked, because it had 0 build range. But so in this mod, I actually got it to work. I got it to work finally. I give mad props to Uveso for letting me use his code that he used to write it. And one thing I did do as a nerf is the unit with the Rex does come back at 50% health.
What is this doing? Is this not working?
Is it something memey? What's going on? Oh no, it's
working. Okay, it's working.
It just has really shitty build power.
Yeah. Interesting that the build power, they're generally considered pretty good for reclaiming. Generally, it's one of your main reclaim units. Is that one?
I'm not sure if you watched any of the tournament, but they were at the goal of the tournament. They were nerfed a bit. But no, they all reclaim units. It just has only like 2 build power. Keep in mind that's half a regular NG's build power.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I need to send an anti-air to raid this. Oh, you actually have stuff. Okay.
I mean, I'm not that bad, I hope. Oh, I forgot to build energy though, so that's a hit. Building sweet, sweet geos. Go, Weasel, go. You show them who's boss. Okay.
So yeah, for those who don't know, what core actually became, mechanically speaking, is UEF. But you'll notice a lot of core units have quite a bit of HP. I did that based on the inspiration came from that they were, that's for TA. Also, Postal, you really should go and wind generators.
Yeah, well, we're working on that right now. You're saying, wait, I shouldn't build them, or I should?
You should.
Yeah, well...
Because the way the mod designed is you only build 4 or 5 solos, then you build wind. Piece of trivia. Oh yeah, somebody in your chat asked, this isn't Total Annihilation.
You are shooting down my cons. How dare you?
They're stealing all the maps.
No, that's mine. It's
Oh, I'm
you
sorry,
would
I
be
didn't
stealing
notice.
it if you were to take that. We're gonna need to mix a few of these in there. All right, let's go ham team. That's a commander. Oh, okay. That's another major difference from Total Annihilation to Supreme Commander. In Total Annihilation, your commander is a builder and a peacemaker. He does not go forth into battle.
Yeah, because they only have about 3k HP, which is, not actually that much in subcom either.
Yeah.
I think they were roughly comparable to each
Like
other.
a pack of slashers will handle a commander quite easily in TA, and so it's much more efficient to.
And those subcom players here, a slasher would.
Uh-oh, I've locked up.
Oh
There we
god,
go.
this build's
Alright,
terrible.
I'm back.
Alright, yeah, there we go. Could you just not walk into my base, though?
I'm gonna need to do that. That's a thing. That's gonna have to happen.
Yeah, I think I just die. Actually, I don't know. These tanks might be able to kill me? Hard to say. Hard to say.
I mean, they're basically higher health strikers.
Oh, then they probably can kill me.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
I'll just go in the water and hang out there.
No,
See if you know how to
do that.
block me properly.
I do not.
Alright, excellent. That's what I was hoping to hear.
Get in the way. Get in the way, tanks. Get in the way. Stop him. Stop him. Don't let him run.
It looks like hopefully you got one game today.
Yeah, after I queued 3 minutes.
And I chose a map that you actually favorite one.
I feel like the 3 minutes is the key
Yeah, I
factor
have a
here.
feeling that has way more to do with it.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh,
Alright.
yeah, I was hoping to see some Necro actions. I think we didn't have to get to see any of the tournament.
Okay, well, his commander is there, so I bet if I go over here and put this right here...
Oh, you wouldn't.
No, I won't, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
You know what, let's drop some freaking K-bot action so we can check those out.
These games are such a meme.
Yes. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's right. You can upgrade mexes in this game.
Yes.
Hypothetically.
I mean, I would never actually do it, but
I mean, actually, the trivia. Anytime you could upgrade something that you could really put. So one thing I did in this mod to help get people to encourage people to play how you would play an OTA. It's actually better if you can upgrade something. It's generally better to actually build it outright rather than upgrading, with the exception of sonars and radars, as a way to encourage proper TA, TA-ness. So your T2 mexes, when you're building them raw, are actually cheaper than trying to upgrade them.
I'm accessing so bad right now. You don't need those mexes back there, do you?
No, I wasn't planning on using them.
Good.
Somewhat concerned how you snuck back there.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened either.
There's definitely no proxy anywhere.
I mean, I do play Singed when I play League of Legends, so I know what that word means.
Alright, yeah, I said, alright.
What? Something wrong? I don't see anything wrong with what's going on back here.
It's definitely somewhere. Definitely somewhere. Unless there's no proxy and I'm just being really paranoid. No? Oh, there we are. I found it. I'm going to have to ask you to not be there anymore. Is that all right with you?
I mean, your commander's over here, so... Oh, wait, he's back out. Is he still alive?
He's doing fine.
Maybe I can shoot him with things. Will that kill him?
Possibly. Oh yeah, you might actually. So I'm not really close to a vet. Or you might just feed me all your units, one or the other.
Is that a thing, too? I have more of those.
Oh, yeah,
come on! Oh, so close.
Yeah, okay, this...
I thought it was... There we go, come on, bomber. Oh, how close were you? Tell me I need to know.
I'm currently at like 700.
Alright, well, you know what, it's time.
There's just a random proxy where it really shouldn't be.
Pretend
so yeah,
that Oh my gosh, I have so many idle cons.
Yeah, so one other thing I did in this mod was so as players here might know, you get something called a field engine, and one thing that FAST did was they let you build your field engines out of any factory. So I moved the network from just being built out of the K-Bot lab to now buildable out of the vehicle lab as well as the advanced air plant as well. And the advanced shipyard also had the version of the network too. This is also true for the FARC. I've treated these units as being roughly what would be subcom a field engine engineer.
Man, your units are just wrecking mine.
Yeah, you run into a few of my point defenses.
Oh, you have those. Oh, yes. I can build those. Oh, I think I can do that.
Yeah, so your point defense his point defense is only for the light laser power.
But I have oh man, I froze up again. I think I'm not frozen anymore.
Those reasons. Although I think,
okay,
Postal, you still there?
Yeah,
there we go.
I froze up again. I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that.
All's good.
I think I'm dead. I'm gonna lose with 3 minutes build time.
That's kind of weird.
Because I sacked all my units, I didn't know that I'm not supposed to do that.
Alright, Postal. You're not supposed to sack all your units.
Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate what you're doing for me.
Anything for you, pal.
Thanks.
Well, I just sacked all my units. us on that side, so
You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to do that.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
Yeah. Dragon, I like this guy. We can keep him. Oh man, I locked up again. Yeah, I just locked up again.
Hey, Skwoll, did you have a question?
Sorry about that.
No worries. What were you saying, Dragon?
I just mentioned because laser towers give energy storage in TA because reasons. You can get a question for this as Postal.
Man, I'm really freezing.
Just
You have to-
terribly.
you have to-
Freezing again.
You spoke beforehand.
Yeah, I keep freezing up.
Thank you. Skwoll, do you have any questions for Postal about me?
Oh.
If I ask questions better than I can answer, ask them because, you're actually good at this game.
Allegedly. So how is like the competitive TA scene doing?
Currently, there's not too many people that play, although there's a couple mods. Escalation gets a lot of play, and then so there's a decent competitive scene for that. So like if you want to be like, oh, am I good? You can give it a shot and see if you can beat some of the top players in that. But for the most part, you'll find that the scene is well. There's not much to it. There's only like a handful of players left. But still, it's fun. Like, there's enough people to play where if you want to get on at night and have a game, you can do it. Where is radar? There it is.
And so, just to actually kind of toot my own horn of something, just so you know, Postal, radar targeting is still a thing in this mod.
I forgot. Am I supposed to? Does it happen automatically, or?
No, not for TA factions.
Oh, not for the TA factions. Okay.
Just for the Supreme Commander factions.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
That might need to change for balance mod.
If you're playing TA, just get out of here.
I might change it. I've been back and forth on it, but your T2 radar plans also give radar targeting as well as your T2 sonar.
Oh, so I should build T2 radar.
Now the balance system. I mean, it's still the only mode of the game where it should affect it. That's a balance because one of the things that TA has over subcoms, TA does in fact have one advantage is TA does have what they call it subcom in Aurora and well as the Striker factories. So that's one of the good balances about them having a traditional tank. I just didn't say that.
I keep forgetting I have to build more factories.
So
This whole situation is just mildly concerning.
answer the question on McDonald, this is the third game. And it's gonna be the last game unless these two want to play more, which you always could.
What's the range on this tank?
Which one?
It's shooting from outside my vision range, so it's a lot.
It's 26. It should be 26.
You know what? It's time to abuse what Supreme Commander has. A third tech level.
Shields.
Also shields, yes.
Where are shields? Okay. Alright, let's see if we can actually do damage with this. Oh, wait a second, what are
need to?
those? Oh, okay, wait, I have these. Do I have these? I didn't, I forgot to build them.
know, this is a world of problems.
I think the 3-minute build time might have actually given the game Postal.
Why are there so many missile towers just randomly in the middle of nowhere?
Have you ever played TA?
Yeah.
No, not
So,
really, no.
So,
That would
so that is something in, to answer kind of Skwoll's question statement here. In TA, a missile tower is what costs, Postal can correct me if I'm wrong on this.
Oh gosh.
About the cost of a tank.
These tanks are ridiculous. That's all.
I'd be
Please.
enough. So in TA, a missile tower was basically the cost of a tank, and you had to build power or spare energy to just line the missile towers across the map. That is one of those things in TA.
I just upgraded those too.
You didn't need those, right?
No, not really.
Good.
Alright, 3-minute build time is harsh, chat, okay?
Even a noob like me can actually pull something off here.
And apparently having drastically overpowered units that I need to balance better.
These T2 tanks are just so vastly better than pillars.
Well,
There's
I don't
not
have
much to
T3, so gotta have something.
I guess, yeah, How much does one of those cost, Dragon?
They are 220. Wow, they're cheap.
Yeah, based on pillars. They have a higher power than pillars do.
But they have so much more range.
I need to check that. I'll probably know that after today. Okay, so how much I've been playing, how much people played core in the tournament, by the way.
Yes, chat. I started this game spending the first 3 minutes doing nothing as a handicap.
And it was at chat's request, so...
It was at chat's request. So, chat is fundamentally responsible for what's going on here.
I mean, TA does have the T3, but have the shift. I think their T3 is actually only T2.5. Now I balanced it.
Alright. We'll do something. I don't know. In true UEF fashion, we'll just turtle a bit and hope it works out. Oh, I was using that.
Oh shit. You got T3, yeah. Oh god.
I did. That might just win me the game straight up by itself. I don't know if there's anything you can do about it.
He should have his one answer in his arsenal now. He built it. And that arsenal requires a lot of power to rotate. Which I don't think he has.
Oh. Sounds like a him problem.
Well, that's not good.
Although I don't really have anything to, stop all of this air.
Wait, where's this T3 air? There it is. There it is. Bomb it. Bomb it.
Wait, no. It's not allowed. What are you doing? You can't just bomb the T3 air factory.
Yeah, says you. Oh, look, a ton. Bomb it. Come on.
It has slightly more health than I could use.
Slightly, you say.
Yeah, just ever so slightly. Oh, you know what? Let's just be mean. Build cruisers and do stuff.
Cruisers. Are those the squeakies?
Dragoon,
That's it.
translate.
Do they go squeak when they shoot?
Generally.
Maybe. they shoot a lot. They're the missile.
They're the
ships
missile
from
things,
TA.
and then whenever they hit, they go squeak, 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 and their missiles do, right?
No.
I'm not sure we've been playing the same game here.
Or is that the Seraphim sound effect?
Maybe.
Yeah, the Seraphim ones, I guess, are kind of squeaky.
Yeah. Yeah. So, their cruisers are what would be TA missile ships.
Oh my gosh, there's nothing gonna die here.
With any luck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we're being attacked on both sides.
Well, it's what you get for being...
Also, to answer your question, Archie, is we were joking about doing a mirror where Skwoll would play TA versus Postal. In TA, I mean. I don't know how joking we actually were when we made that.
I mean, I think it'd be fun to try it out, but we'll see if...
I'm willing to let it go. Alright. I kind of need this base, though.
I don't think you do.
As the resident Supreme Commander player, I'll say that I do in fact need it.
Okay, can I at least have the T3 air?
If you can take it, yeah, sure.
Okay, alright, cool.
The rest of the base
Why is it not dying?
has a lot of health.
Yeah, so in contrast, like those other things I know the TA battle thing. TA back is a lot less health than some combos do. And it shows up a lot. Like the TA's T1 factories have about 2,000 HP versus subcom 7,000. This is sort of massive.
It's not a math donation of my base.
It's a true statement.
Oh my gosh.
My base.
My units are getting evaporated. What on earth? What are you using?
So, Postal, you do have TNT, by the way.
I do have to what now?
You do have TNT. Build your hedgehogs.
What now?
The hedgehogs.
Oh, what do they do?
They're TMD.
Oh, tactical missile defense. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're built by your construction.
Wait, oh, you have shield generators, you crafty person, you.
Oh no. He's discovered.
They make shields.
You weren't supposed to find that out.
Well, sometimes I learn new stuff. I'm making so much.
So we can teach an old golf dog new tricks.
Not really. I apparently need to build light laser towers to stop NGs from killing me.
My comm is back. He's had enough of this. Oh, I mean, allegedly. He's not doing a great job of cleaning it up.
Huh, Magic Enterprise that blade failed. That attack failed.
Has it failed? Are we sure?
Oh yeah, I guess it's not over yet.
Like, it's looking pretty swell to me. Well, as long as my power doesn't die, I'm fine.
That's a thing?
Yeah, the killing the power is the way you kill the base.
Ah. Thanks.
'Cause you need power to... No, wait. You didn't hear anything.
I heard nothing.
Small reclaim, yes, thank you. Oh wait, I'm just over here. How did I get NGs over here?
I don't know, but I'm shooting them with Vamps, and Vamps are not nearly as strong as they are in OTA.
I buffed them. I only buffed the damage versus commanders, not plus units.
Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. We're gonna bomb this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm losing this like a noob.
thing I point out, once again, we still build head chunks.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here in my base with effectively nothing. Wondering how this has all gone so wrong.
You gave him the 2 minutes still timer.
Yes, that was it.
We know exactly how this all went so wrong. Alright, I guess we'll bring the Vamps in and we'll shoot down these things. Because they seem like they don't die very easy, do they?
No, they really don't care. Is there a T3 Mobile A equivalent in the TA faction?
Yes.
Okay, so he does have something in theory that can kill this.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually, once again, every TA's T3 units are actually more like T2.5 units. His actual equivalent is the Vamps that he has, which are basic. On ASF is higher.
Oh, that's why you're saying TML, because I'm getting hit with missiles and I didn't even realize it.
Yes.
Oh, I freaking hate seeing. That's one. That's actually one thing that did annoy me with Supreme Commander is I don't know how to play the C game at all. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know how to defend against this.
Also, you put NGs in your base, like one of the, like use your necklace that you have sitting there.
Wait, yeah, what do they do? Hold on. Wait, did my Vamps get shut down?
Yes.
No. They're sitting on the ground like idiots.
Oh, they are? Oh.
I'm sure they're trying their very best.
I'm gonna lose. And this stupid slasher still hasn't killed this mechs on the left side.
You know what? I've had T3 air for like 15 minutes. I think it's time to build a T3 NG.
I can't believe that I have not been able to kill that stupid factory.
For reference, it has 16,000 max health.
That means nothing to me. We don't use numbers in OTA.
Okay.
That's like a Kogosh health. With comparison, yeah.
What's your medal income right now, Skwoll?
113.
Yeah, I'm up by a lot, and either my UC blows or these units are weak. Okay, hold on.
Well, what's your medal income at?
I'm at 152.
Alright, we'll have to change that.
No, yeah, you're gonna solve it real easy, 'cause...
Well, you just killed all my mexes, which is... decent strategy.
Well, I realize your base is basically impossible to get through. So...
No hotkeys. Yes, chat. I would never use a hotkey.
I actually... I don't know how to deal with these freaking squeakies. No, no, it's not that. These don't make the squeaky noise. That's right. It's the other faction.
When you press your T2, when you press your engineer, press the letter T.
Does he have a torp bomber?
Yeah. He has two, actually.
Oh, that's a thing. Okay, let me see if those work.
Because the seaplanes, he has seaplanes, which have torp bombers. Seaplanes are actually really cool. I got them to work properly, which I'm so proud of. It's probably rare than inside here. And he also has regular T2 torp bombers. And just so you know, the access seaplanes and hovers Postal, you have to upgrade. In fact, one of your regular factories, the T3, and then you can access.
I am so annoyed by this freaking sea that I do not know how to deal with at all.
Well, the way you deal with in Supreme Commander is you would spam frigates. And
So I need to build tons of skeets like I do in TA. I just forgot to build the C, and I've lost the C, which means I think I've lost the game.
yeah, the C's kind of important. So I can just
lose on fences.
I can just bombard you from the Navy forever. But you are just casually killing every single expansion except my main base. So that you got that going for you.
I mean, I learned something from years of TA playing. Although at TA, like, I would have been able to roll your base with those units for sure.
Yeah, probably.
Please grab me an NG and push T in your hotkeys for me.
What kind of NG? I have so many.
Any NG. Any NG is not that good.
Press T. Oh, that thing. Okay, cool. I think it's too late. I think the game is over.
Build like 10 of them.
Will that protect me from the missiles?
Probably not, honestly, because he has so many cruisers, but just so you know in the future, that's how you deal with it.
If you were to defend yourself,
so
from
that
this
next
attack.
time he gives me some sweet free builds on it. This slasher right here is still killing the mechs. That's how nerfed the slashers are.
It's actually kind of funny to me.
It's coming along. Wait, hold on. Let me just engineers, get them. Problem solved. We did it, folks. We're going home.
Hello, 7, how are you today?
I'm accessing so much metal because all my factories are dead.
We did it.
I honestly don't know what to do about those things.
Build more hedgehogs.
Like, great, I control the entire map, it doesn't matter.
I'm not even entirely sure what that structure is, but I'm not a huge fan of it. There's a certain EMP missile launcher, which probably does something bad.
You were there when I balanced it, Skwoll.
Is it the thing that the really cheap SMD?
I mean, kind of. It's more like a Billy.
Oh, I can just kind of kill you, can't I? Or can you kill me? One of these things is true.
Well, shot that in the wrong spot. Wait, where'd it go?
That didn't do a lot.
Wait, did that even hit?
Yeah, direct hit. Doesn't appear to have done anything.
It
though.
did. Your power didn't even kill your power.
It just, I mean, did the EMP do good damage?
Oh, it's just EMP. So I don't have a nuke.
You do.
Where's my nuke?
I mean, you did.
That was it?
Is that T4?
Oh, okay. Well,
And it's a really shitty Yohona, which I know you have no idea what that is.
I have no idea what that is. Yeah.
It's experimental. It's the Elfin game under nuke.
Ah, man, I should have just I should have played C and just done that instead of trying to run up the middle of units.
You very nearly killed everything.
I know.
If you had like focused the defenses.
Yeah. Yeah, I just kind of figured like, oh, I can run the units in and then they'll kill your factories really quick. But the factories are just so tough in Supreme Commander, and that's not a OTA thing.
So, well, just kind of ask you now because it's kind of late, and I think I want to do more games. What is different about OTA versus Supreme Commander now that you've played this, and to the best of my ability?
Well, so, I mean, obviously it's Supreme Commander, so the Snap 2, the expansions, the fact that air is a little bit weaker in this than you would see in TA. Air is a big investment in TA. It takes a lot of unit control ability, but then it has big payoff. Oh, here's all your other crap. It's over here on the left. Yeah, I needed just to build skeets and then just take over the sea. I'm like just looking at the map right now, half talking about it. Oh, I had more army down here I wasn't using. Yeah, so then also just, the build tree is not as natural for me because it's, there's different units and different things, like in my T2 factories, and my T1 factories, there's different things that I'm used to. Plus the slasher difference, like the fact that, like this one slasher that was over here in TA would have cleared the entire back because he didn't have any defense, and I would have just walked around with the single slasher. It would have been slow, but it would have, in the end, the slasher didn't even kill this max. And so that's basically one of the bigger differences. And so I, normally what I would do if I were playing TI on this map, what you would have seen is I would have expanded forward with radar relatively quickly and just plugged this up with slashers, and then expanded behind me, rather than trying to press in. And then if he had brought his commander up the way he did against a horde of slashers, he would have died very quickly. It would have been gone. It would have been over relatively fast. So the other thing, of course, is the upgrading mexes. In TA, you got to detonate your mexes and then upgrade them. If you are going to do that in OTA, that wasn't done because Moho metal makers were not efficient relative to using fusions, and Moho metal extractors weren't used. So that you can have these, and that's pretty nice to be able to do that. So it's fun. Of course, it's very fun to see TA in the Supreme Commander game. So units are a little flat looking, but it was cool when Dragon first showed it to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that! There's my K-bots and stuff. So they did a good job bringing it over.
Yeah. And the other thing I have to ask you too. So there's another mechanic in OTA that does not exist in Subcom or in SCTA actually, because I don't care to import it. Raven did import it, Axel import it, and we're not going to. Was something called sparking.
Yeah, that was a OTA mechanic. That's actually it's been removed in most of the mods, but it has its own trade-off. I don't know if it really works in Supreme Commander.
I mean, it could probably work if myself or anyone really tried to code it in, but we haven't bothered to because we just don't think it's healthy for the game.
No, I don't. It's not necessary. It was a minor little mechanic that was used. It's not something that is huge. So.
Well, yeah, we keep talking about what is actually sparking for those in chat who don't know.
So what you do is you take a unit that's under construction, like a solar, although you don't usually know with solars, but typically it's done with a Moho metal maker, and you shoot it with a missile tower, and it causes it to activate before it's actually finished. But then you can't turn it off. So it was just a kind of a gimmick kind of thing.
Yeah. And now like
Black Flag saying build time. No, that's blasphemy. I agree, Black Flag. It absolutely is blasphemy. But my sauce is super weak. Oh, you know what, Mad Rat, you're probably right that my wife is watching television right now, and that's what's going on.
Yeah. And for Skwoll, playing against, I did my best to try and put TA to the best of the ability to Subcom. Obviously, I'd make some differences. How playing against TA, and playing with Postal and all the stuff that he mentioned here today. What do you think about the difference between the two games?
I know it's kind of hard to say after only a few matches, especially because neither of us were super familiar with how it worked.
And I'm bad. Don't forget that.
Also, playing one game with a 3-minute timer, that was something.
I mean, hey, at least you got a challenge, right?
That was quite challenging.
So I know how to. I'm only a little bit of a noob. If I had 3.5 minute build time, it would have been over. That was actually the first thing I thought of when I was like 3 minute build time. I can build air cons really fast. I'm just gonna put a base in the back of your base.
You did do that.
Yeah, that was. I was like, normally it's kind of cheesy. Obviously, I didn't win, but I was like, I can just clean everything out.
Not gonna lie, if we did like 0 build timer here, I was totally going to proxy something in yours
Yeah.
side of the base too.
Yeah. So I mean, great minds think alike. We didn't get close to the tops of our ladders just because we are noob cakes.
Yeah. And I guess before I clock off, and you guys have any questions about, or I guess anyone, you guys have any questions about the mod, the games you played, my shitty balancing abilities?
Yeah, if you guys want to put them in chat, I'll read them off to Dragon if you're watching. Said, any questions, thoughts? How bad am I?
I don't know. Is there another TA player we should bring over?
There are. You probably actually, if you want to get one that will actually challenge you, because he's got more Supreme Commander fundamentals down, you should probably pick up Tiptushi. Because he plays FAF. He usually plays FAF. I don't know how high he got on the ladder. But he's familiar with the Supreme Commander mechanics, and plus he's also absolutely brilliant at TA. He's far better than I am. So the issue, of course, is Skwoll. I believe you are an American.
Yes.
And he is Finnish, so they may have to play him against Odin.
Yeah.
Or he's got a funky schedule. Sometimes he'll stay up and way too late for him, for his time, so that way he can have some fun games. So.
Okay, he's like 1700 global. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so you probably have a much better game against Tip than you would against me. I only beat Tip on my my map, which is the Pass. I don't know if you're familiar with the Pass, Skwoll, and OTA, but it is a map.
It's kind
of
of like Field
Legends.
Devices. Just to explain it, Skwoll.
No, it's not like Fields of Isis. Fields of Isis.
I thought it was.
Fields of Isis is like Great Divide.
Oh, okay.
The Pass. That's one thing that actually I found Supreme Commander was lacking in that TA has is low resource, like mind maps kind of stuff. TA has maps where you start and you have only
Actually,
1 or 2 metal extractors, and you're divided, and you actually have to think about how you're going to build your economy and how you're going to attack, and it's very kind of almost turn-based. So.
If you have time for one more game, it's actually the Pass map ported too fast.
Oh,
you up for it?
I mean, it depends how wide is the Pass in it.
It's the map says it's a 10x5.
Okay, hold on. 10x5, but how wide is? I mean, I'll try it. You don't have to give me build time, so that way you can kill me pretty quick.
So there's 2 versions of the Pass. Is V4 or just the Pass more accurate? I think V4 is when it looks like an OTA. Just looks like
You want a narrow pass, and then so yeah, I have to. I mean, hey, we can try it.
Oh, I have one of the players in my chat asking, "Are there hotkeys in TA?" I'm assuming there are.
There are not in the OTA. There are a few things like Control Z, Control V, Control A, which selects all units, selects all units of the same type. But like pressing a hotkey to build something, that's not a thing. That has been brought in to mods like Escalation, and then VMod 2 that's in there. Mayhem has hotkeys. So hotkeys are a thing that the modders have definitely worked on, and they've done some pretty cool stuff with that. That is definitely not the Pass. I'm looking at the quick map right now. There's way too much metal in it.
Okay. I mean, there's two Pass maps.
That's the thing, is I think in Supreme Commander it's generally played with more metal.
Yeah. This is the coolest one I can find.
You got to think. So if we wanted to play this like the Pass, then Skwoll, if you would agree, we each get 2 metal spots, and that's it.
Total? Like on our side or just
on your
everywhere?
side? They're the only 2 that you're allowed to build on.
All right.
then it would be the pass.
Are the mid ones also off limits?
Mid ones would be off limits, and there would be no geos either.
All right.
What the? Oh God.
That sounds dubious. Let's do it.
I mean, that would be making this map to be the same it is in OTA. There would be tree reclaim, but you wouldn't get any metal from the trees. But I don't think there's any way to do that. So.
Okay. Well, so what do you guys when you guys are?
All right.
Yep. I'm greened up. There are actually now, Skwoll, to be fair, there are a lot of people in OTA who hated this. And this is basically was my specialty, was just these weird maps. I don't know if you watched the most recent video I uploaded to my channel where I'm playing on dark side, and I'm using the overshooting low gravity function. That's the kind of stuff I'd do, is I just figured out how to perfect really weird stuff.
Alright, so I'm going to have to dust off some of like the flat build orders.
Oh God!
Because I'm essentially playing flat.
I don't know what flat means. Oh, flat has no resources?
You start off with 1 max.
Yeah, that's... And I'll try it.
I'm starting off with 2 maxes, so it's basically equivalent. We're just going to do some absolute...
This is such a meme.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, there are rocks. Oh, there's actually a lot of reclaim.
Yeah, is it all in the middle too?
No, it's all on our sides.
Okay, cool. That makes it a little easier. I realized I accidentally queued up 3 mexes by habit. So we'll just stop after number 2 here. Okay, I got my mexes down. How about you?
I have my mexes down as well.
Postal, you know your kind of build range is the yellow line, right?
Yes, but I'm still a noob.
Alright, Turbo, I stalled a bit, but we're doing alright, we're doing alright.
This map is still massive compared to the past. Too.
So we're now...
Very big.
So here's the build order. 2 mexes, 4 P-gens, walk to the rock, and then reclaim it.
So just so you know, Postal, do keep in mind, every TA unit you see, it's actually reduced in size by about half.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in context of how the scale this would actually be in OTA. Also, do look at your T2. Because that's one of the advantages of having an OTA player that like no one ever uses. Is one of the things your engines can build at T2. One of the things your only engines can build.
Engines can build the what now? T2?
You can build fabricators. Metal makers.
Oh yeah, I know they can build metal makers. Yeah. That's normal from OTA.
Oh, yeah. Some people, like, you know, I don't know if you figured that I was still a thing and I didn't do that. I want to make sure you knew that. Also, why are you building so many solars?
Why not?
Because the wind design is being better.
Oh, wind is better?
But, the way it's balanced is you only build 5 solars, then you should be building wind later on.
For those watching, you notice that I'm like clicking through each waypoint within the pass. That's normal for TA because the pathfinding is sometimes a little funky, but I realize I can just do this.
You have units?
No, of course not. That would be silly.
Alright, I'm somewhat concerned about the existence of units.
Why would I build them?
I'm unsure. I don't have any units.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm accessing so bad right now.
This game looks so good to me.
I almost want to bring him onto Crazy Rush.
Crazy Rush? What's that? Is that a...
You have infinite mexes. Whenever you build a mex spot, 4 more appear around it.
You mean a metal map? We call that a metal map in OTA.
Actually,
Oh.
yes.
Tip would love to play in that kind of thing. He is a master builder, that kind of stuff. We've been on right now in OTA. We've been playing. We've been on a kick playing on a map called Core Prime Industrial Area.
with SCTA. I'm not checked yet. I'll check that right now, actually. If the Metal World maps are compatible with SCTA, we could do that or the Crazy Rush map. Just one, two is compatible.
You have built a tank.
A tank.
I
Just
love it.
one. Oh, that's right. You can upgrade mexes in this game. I literally forget that all the time. Oh, cool bombers.
Well, you built a tank. I built a bomber.
Yeah,
I
that's
think we're
cool.
on pretty even footing.
I think so. Man, that was mean. Totally.
Yeah,
uncalled
I
for.
kind of was. Sorry.
No, I don't think you are.
Not terribly, no.
I do actually love that it takes 3 missiles to drop a bomber. This is the same. Well, I guess it would take 3 or 4 in TA.
Do those missile towers have AoE?
Every TA unit.
Yeah.
Okay. So that rules out ghetto gunships.
Yes, it does. So yeah, sadly the Metal World mods do not have compatibility with SCTA.
Oh, all right.
I mean, I need to ask Postal about it. I mean, I can make one real quick while I'm waiting.
Interesting.
Just depends how lazy I am. How much effort I do on bug testing before I give it to you guys. It's not hard, really hard to do.
I'm still accessing so bad right now.
How are you accessing? You have no mass. Hey, oh, you're building the metal makers, which is basically hacks.
I mean,
you technically have them too, Skwoll, because you don't have them as early as he does.
Are they? How much more efficient are his?
They are 150 for 2.
It sounds about how efficient mine are.
You're 100 for 1.
Oh. That's somewhat significantly worse. But it's okay.
I'm not sure it's gonna matter. Alright, let's...
Should I build a T3 Mex? Nexus, are you still here? I need your advice.
Is this? So now, there's a lot of funky things. Like in OTA, there's a lot of different ways to make resources. Okay, we're gonna switch back to this. Now I am stalling it.
Oh, your tank has arrived.
Hello, good sir. Would you like to shoot laser beams?
I would, in fact.
Glorious.
And more importantly, I need the 32 mass from killing it.
That's how much you get?
I get 32.
Wow, what a deal.
What a deal! Real flat gameplay.
Oh man, I thought I'd shoot.
Oh, you know what I should do? I want that rock.
Stay away. Stay away.
Give me the rock.
It's my rock.
Not for long.
Wait, are you bombing it?
I am going to bomb the rock.
That
Oh, you
works.
already reclaimed it. It's so sad.
My rock. My rock. Alright, cool. Alright, I got one of these now. Did that shoot down your bomber? Did I get metal when I shoot down your bomber?
Oh,
Yes.
somewhere.
That,
Wherever
how much,
it fell.
where does it tell me how much that is? What buttons am I supposed to hold to see that?
Control Shift.
Control
Yeah.
Shift. Ah, 54. That's a good deal. I like
Yes. The T3 Max.
that. T3 Max, I don't have one of those.
Well, that's just how it goes, I guess. It's beautiful. We did it.
We did it, boys.
We did it, boys. Absolutely.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't.
going home.
This game is such a meme.
This is real SCTA gameplay. Alright, we're on a mission here.
Alright.
Such a meme.
Dragon, you can see what I'm doing, right?
I think. I mean, I can. Yeah, I look at the mod, see if I can find. Oh my! Really?
These are. Oh, you know what? Metal makers cost metal. That's.
Yes.
That's new.
Yeah, I mean they don't cost. They're not. They're still cheaper than subcoms metal makers, like significantly, but
Yes, yes. Wait. Alright. It landed. Oh, one of them did. It's okay.
You stay away from my rock. These slashers aren't strong enough to kill it. Dang it.
they
You know
also
what? You probably
This
could
is my
reclaim.
reclaim now.
Probably could reclaim my slashers faster than they're killing the engineer.
Yes, Arch, I am seriously telling you that. That's a 100% true fact. Alright.
such a
You know what? I think that was cost effective.
I'm not sure if it was because I got to reclaim your engineer. It's almost like I got my rock back. Control shit.
No, Arch, Filthy Casual is right. It is always. I don't use hotkeys. Specifically just to pain you.
It's okay if he was watching me, he'd see that I'm also not using hotkeys. Ooh, how much are those worth?
And answer your question, Casey Harmon, no. There is no adjacency in SCTA. There won't be any added.
There we go. All right, it's time to get alive here.
I'm concerned what that means.
Well, it's time to do what we used to do all the time back on the pass.
You're not planning on attacking me now, are you?
No, I'm supposed to lose the game. You were the favorite here. You're in the you got the hometown crowd. You know, this is like a WWE match. You know, it's already put out. I'm the heel. I think that's what they call it, right?
Yeah.
I never watch wrestling.
So for the viewers in my chat, we agreed only to use 2 Max's Max. To give it a more authentic Total Annihilation experience.
I love that you're saying it that way. Oh man, if I could stack bombers, I would be having so much fun right now, but I know it doesn't work in this.
You're planning to do what now?
Stack bombers. I know you probably don't know how you feel about that, but
I don't know how I feel about that. It doesn't sound good.
It doesn't work outside of cheat spawning.
It's okay. I have a plan.
Wow, you got lots of like stuff. That's a. Oh jeez. You know, here I am. I'm like trying to mark stuff. Would you look at it?
Would you look at what I've got?
Would you just look at it?
Actually, would you not?
Would I
My
not?
ACU gets nervous when you look at it.
How fast can ACUs build anti-air?
Reasonably.
Okay, good. Don't. Stay
I'll have
right.
the instead.
Stay right there. Don't move. It's really important.
Well, if you put it like that, I'll hold perfectly still.
This is such a funny game.
No.
Oh my gosh, they just totally missed.
No. What are they shooting at? I can't even tell.
They just totally missed. Okay, so there's actually the same. This is quite interesting. It's the exact same bombing, targeting in OTA as it is for this. Now I don't know if you intend that to be the case. So the way it works in OTA is you see this bomber right here. See how it's going over the pass, and so it's increasing its elevation. So if I click on that factory, which was what I was trying to bomb, I don't know if I had enough to actually kill it. I actually have to lead the target by clicking in front of it. To be able to score any hits at all.
So to answer your question, Skwoll, if that is faithful recreation, that wasn't me who did that. That was Raven or Axel. So I've changed with the bombers really is once again Raven did not give a reload time of this stuff with OTA.
I'm pretty sure that it's like how Supreme Commander bombers work.
Yeah, so that was just because then that's just how bombers work then in general.
They don't understand that hills exist.
Yeah, this is not going to go good if I can't actually land hits with bombers.
Just like go straight across and then like do a 90-degree turn, so you're approaching on like a no elevation change.
Okay, I think I have enough of these. Oh, maybe I don't.
Oh, so Skwoll did mention something I want to mention here myself now. Is something about ghetto gunships. Your AKs can ghetto gunship, by the way.
Oh, well that would have been useful. I could have actually gone for an assassination there.
I thought that's what you were planning with. Or
well,
was that just
I had the bombers.
ruse?
The ruse was you to get you to focus up north, so I could try and take out your T2 factory down south. Because I learned last game that if I attack your commander, I lose the game. So, I'm mostly dumb, but that one I figured out.
He's learning.
I know.
Yeah.
It's happening. I can adapt, overcome.
To answer your question, Casey, yes, PVs can too this mod. PVs and AKs can both ghetto gunship. PVs in particular actually have absurdly high DPS as ghetto gunship, but they can't hit the broadside of a bomb.
Oh man.
But everyone has told me so far.
Alright, I'm not sure what you're planning, but I'm slightly
Well, I
concerned.
was planning on bombing, but that doesn't seem like that's gonna work very well. So you say
It's okay, I have a plan.
So you'll kill me eventually, right?
Hopefully.
Okay, good.
That's the general goal.
I mean, I'll stand filthy casual. I don't know who you actually are, but TA has like a lot better metal makers than their fabricators are a lot better than subcom fabricators. The fabricators are incredibly volatile. They cost half the energy of subcom fabricators. They're all very good. That's what
No, good. Dang it, that's another thing. No one ever built fighters on the pass. Because they weren't that useful. The map was so small, you just simply off-screen. Man, I'm having trouble with these wind swings. Accessing by a ton. What's your M right now, Skwoll?
I'm at plus 55.
You are so far ahead. Oh, jeez.
I have
what am I building?
constructed 2 T3 mexes.
Yeah, I don't have
That's
those.
all I will ever construct. I have come to say hello. Give my,
Oh god! What the hell? Are you? Oh god!
That was a bit of a delayed reaction. But I'll give it to you. For who?
I don't know.
Wait,
I think he upgraded his comm a lot. Also, like Postal.
Wait, that didn't die.
Oh, you do not want to walk in here, buddy.
How come that didn't die? My deacon's not killing you. This is nonsense.
I would probably close.
No, that was just a straight up regular T3 com drop.
Okay, hold on. Oh, so it was a T3 com job, but my deacon
Yep.
didn't even kill his HLT with a single shot.
No, it does like 800 damage max to buildings if it works like the Supreme Commander one.
1600, but yes.
Lame.
Double.
Well, it does 800. It does 800. It does about 800 to 1,000 for each ticket goes through something. So if something's a 2x2 footprint, which I believe T2 PDs are, it'll do an additional X damage for each footprint it goes through.
Oh, so I need like multiple D guns to kill just to kill a T2 PD. So that was like I'm a little surprised. I guess I needed to build more missile towers. Although, how strong is that T2 transport? Did I kill it?
No, it actually flew all the way home, and it still has more than half health.
Jeez. Yeah, air's a lot beefier in this game. Well, cool. Yeah. Well, thanks for humoring me on some of the past action. Yeah, so this is still very different because A, the space is huge, and then B, the bombers, like, I couldn't actually get the aim coming off the hill.
Yeah.
So, and that would be, so like, to kill a factory in TA, you need 3 bombers.
That's a huge difference.
So, like, I would basically be able to crank out 3 bombers. Now, that's if you weren't nano-blocking or you weren't doing anything to try and protect it. I could run a factory with 3 bombers. But usually I'd go 4, just to make sure I'd get it. And then if I want to leave no wreckage, then I'd go 5 or 6. And then I'd just pulverize it. And that would be how to play. So, like, in this map, how this map is generally played, it's mostly just an air war, where you're bombing each other back and forth. And like I said, there's no... Fighters don't make sense because the map is too small. They can't actually get up to speed. So very rarely would people actually even build interceptors or any kind of fighters at all. And it was mostly just your ground defense against their bombers until you pounded one person into dust with bombs, or somebody fired off a nuke.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how this would play out in regular Supreme Commander. Is just you rush nukes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's a little more interesting in TA because there's a few more ways to play it, but it ends up being even though it's a real-time strategy, it kind of turns it into like a turn-based strategy. It's like, okay, you bomb me, now it's my turn. All right, I am the noob. You went 4-0 tonight. I hand you the crown.
Well, we'll see if we ever get around to having me play some TA, and then you can go 4-0.
Yeah, you'll have to. I think it's actually on sale right now on Good Old Game or on Steam for like half off. So you can get it for like $2 or something like that. But even if it's not on sale, you can get it for like $6 on Good Old Games or like $5 on something like that. So
and something else I wanted to point out here. So some people on FAF already know about this, and because I've talked about it a bit with some people on some parts of the community already. Is one of my predecessor to the person who ran the SCTA mod before me, Axel, actually created a TA client now. It's still not fully finished yet, but it's called TA Forever. Actually, Postal, can you bring that up for us real quick?
Let's see if I can.
Yeah, because everyone who plays FAF will immediately recognize the client.
Yeah, I think I might have seen something on
Yeah,
the forums
notice-
about that.
Yeah, so he says this is a new client that looks suspiciously like the Forged Alliance client. Here we go. We can.
Oh, there's Tag Rock in here. I remember him.
Tag Rock in the where now?
Oh, in the Discord TA Forever client.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's been playing TA with us lately.
I remember when he was like top Supreme Commander.
Yeah,
guy.
He's a TA player. He was one of the top TA players too. He was a little bit before my time, although he's been back. But I've managed to beat him a couple times, so I feel like I'm doing okay. He says Mad Max is saying the good old games version won't work with FAF. That you need the Steam link. Oh, for Steam, yeah, Max, that's right. That's for
Yeah, that's
for
Forged
FAF. That's for FAF, but
yeah.
for TA, you can use the good old games and the Steam version to play on TAF. So I use the good old games version, which is it's just at the local install, so it's not like I'm building out a library. So I'm out of the
Yeah, because TAF does not make you download any exe or any content. That's why. So yeah, next time you do this, if we do this again, you guys can play on the TAF version and play against each other there.
Yeah, I think it'd be actually cool if you want to. We can chat afterwards and set up some time if you want to come into my house. And you might beat me because I'm a bit of a noob, but
Oh, I'd like to give it a shot.
we'll have to give you a chance to. I know you'll definitely win if we do a 3-minute build time one because things kick off in TA really quick. There's a bit more. At least it feels like to me, and maybe I'm wrong. Like Supreme Commander games don't end in 2 minutes or 3 minutes, whereas in a lot of TA games the game is over in 3 minutes.
A lot of high-level Supreme Commander is actually over inside of 5 minutes.
Okay.
But
So
they play it out for the next 20 anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, cool. All right. Chat, guys who are watching the stream, it looks like we got a bunch of people on. Thanks so much for coming by. If you want, you can check out the SCTA Discord. Dragon's over there, and he can give you the links, hook you up, or you can check out SCTA on Discord. Also, be sure to check out Skwoll on Twitch and on YouTube. I know he hasn't posted stuff in a while, but he also hosts some FAF tournaments and stuff, so if you want, you can check out his stuff as well. Skwoll, do you have anything you want to say, or
I would
anything you want to
like
add?
to say thanks for coming out and having these matches with me. It's been fun.
Yeah, I imagine it was only a little boring beating up on a noob, so.
Well, except for when I was worried you were going to completely kill me.
Yeah, well,
yes.
I didn't know how to body block your commander from getting into the water, so he went for a swim, and then so did my chances of winning.
So I do have one final question for both of you actually. How'd you guys enjoy the mod?
I mean, I think it's fun. It's something. It's definitely something fun to do.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have to be, to do the critical side, it doesn't have the same feel of TA, but it's always was a thought in everyone's mind playing Supreme Commander. Be like, well, what if I could degun this tank with a core commander? So
yeah.
Yeah, this was definitely fun as a change of pace.
Mm-hmm.
A good distraction from lots practice.
Yeah, I could imagine. So.
Alrighty. Okay, guys, I'll go ahead and figure out how to end. Oh yeah, I have to press this end stream button right here. I'll go ahead and I'll turn us off here. We'll stay on Discord for just a little bit, and I'll end it off YouTube. All right, YouTube. You guys take care.
And I'll say goodbye to my stream as well. Thanks for coming out, guys.
Good night, stream.
All right, we're off.